Hey there Clashers, it's Spiceman here from HiveMind Nexus with another Clash Clans video. Today we are going to be going over some of the basics of Clash Clans attacks, with raiding, with war attacks, however you want to put it. We just need to go over some basic strategy here as to what are our main objectives when we launch a Clash of Clans attack. And to do that, we're going to look at these three main rules here of what I consider to be the three most important things that you need to consider when you're attacking. And here are those rules. Always deal with the clan castle troops first. Rule number one, you're always going to want to make sure that you draw the clan castle troops out and deal with them first. They're the number one most destructive force on any attack that you will ever make. And this is important whether you're raiding, this is important whether you're in a war. Always important. Always want to deal with clan castle troops first. Rule number two, always deal with your heroes second. So whether there's a barbarian king, archer queen, doesn't matter. You need to deal with that crap second because that is the second most damage points per troop that can possibly alter your attack. So you always want to try to deal with them second. And number three is always have a secondary objective. This is dealing with pathing. Like you have to have a way that you're wanting to come at the base. You have to have a set strategy for what you want to do, and we'll get into that in a little bit more detail here. So let's go over our first rule here, just looking at my personal Town Hall 10 base here. So what we're looking at here, rule number one, we always want to try to deal with the clan castle troops first. So we can see that our clan castle is sitting smack dab right there. Okay, so my goal is going to be to use a hog rider or something of that sort to drop a troop right in here and be able to come in here to this wizard tower right here and attack that wizard tower to be able to get these troops to come out at least to this point. Now, at that point, my main objective is going to be to get them to come out farther. So what I'm probably going to do is drop troops out in this range right over here, and to try to get troops to come out and to pull these guys out. And usually your best option at this point is to use some sort of a Barch troop. So you're going to drop your Barch troop down in that range down there, to try to get these clan castle troops to follow you out here. So you're going to drop one here, and he's going to try to come this way because he wants to attack this stuff. Your clan castle troops are going to intercept him, take him out if none of these defensive buildings do that for you first. So you drop another one, drop another one, drop another one, these Barch troops. And then usually what I'll do is I'll drop my archer queen right in here, and that'll draw the clan castle troops finally right over here. And then you can either drop the rest of your wizards, archers, whatever you've got around in this area to take out the clan castle troops. So those are effectively dealt with in that way, and they're far away from here where they're going to cause you nothing but headache and damage. So that's your main goal in doing that, is to get those clan castle troops away from the base and try to distract them so that way you can take them out without them doing a ton of damage to your troops and completely disrupting your attack. So the second thing we're going to look at here is the placement of the heroes. So the heroes in this base are going to be right in here. So they're a tad bit difficult to get to. So what my plan is on this point is to start my attack up in here. So that way I can draw these clan castle troops, or not the clan castle troops, I'm sorry. So I can draw the hero away from the base. Because what's going to happen is I get right in here, and my troops come across right in here, and the queen is going to get this little question mark above her head because she sees that there's troops. She's inside walls like this, so what her main instinct is going to be is to drop over the top of here and attack whatever troops. So I say I drop a golem in here, and he's going to come straight for this, either this right here, or he's going to come for right here. Either way, I'm okay with that, because queen's going to hop the wall and come at him. So what my basic strategy at that point is if I'm doing a queen walk, I'm probably going to drop my queen first right in here. So she's going to clear out all these garbage buildings right in here. She's either going to come this way and start attacking this, or she's going to go this way and start attacking this, depending on which way I go. So then I drop my golem, maybe a couple wall breakers right in here to try to get into the base, to get my golem to come this direction right in here to spring these spring traps and everything else, and anything else that might be in there that we can't see from that side of the base. So get the queen to jump over the wall, my queen funnels in with her, and we pop our queen's ability to take out their queen. That's huge. It's insanely huge. And then the rest of our attack can funnel in right through here, and we're golden as far as that goes. Which brings us to step number 3. Once we hit step number 3, so damn it, it's been disconnected, so we'll reload this real quick. Which brings us to step number 3. So in step number 3, what we're looking at here is, so we busted this open right in here. Our queen has taken out their queen, so she's no longer a threat. Our golem has worked its way through here, so we've either wizarded around this corner here to take these things out, so our wizards and everything are funneling through this direction now. So now we can go ahead and drop the rest of our attacking troops straight in through this funnel. Well, what our plan is to have a little bit of a funnel coming from this direction and a little bit of a funnel coming from this direction up here. So what we want to do is try to clear out some of this stuff in here before the troops from here get there, so that way they funnel directly into here. So what we'll do at that point is we'll more than likely drop a jump spell, but what we're going to jump our jump spell at here is probably going to be right in here, this area. So we'll drop our jump spell in there so we can get all these troops that are coming down from here into this core. Once our troops are in there, we'll drop a free spell right here to deal with this stuff, and we'll drop a rage spell right in here, and probably a heal spell right in here to try to push our troops right through the center of the space. So this is what I mean by a secondary objective. Okay, so this is where we want our troops to end up. This little garbage up here, this isn't going to be hard for our troops to clean up once this main source is cleaned up. So you drop your free spell, you drop your jump spell, you drop your rage spell, you drop your healing spell, and your second free spell once they start coming this direction, because we want to freeze that barbarian king and that second tower up to be able to effectively take down the center of the space and get at least a 2-star attack. And by that point, these troops down here that we dropped should be effectively pushing their way up this direction without too many issues. Because most of this stuff here is going to be distracted by our troops that came from this direction. So that is what I mean by positively destroying a base in that sense, and having a secondary objective. So we see how that plays out, and having that funneling capability for what we want to do. So let's take a look at an example here. I'll show you guys an attack that I just did not too long ago, and it turned out pretty well here. And this is just what I like to call a goblin spike, and I'm actually going to do a video series on this too, because this is just crazy effective at getting just tons and tons of resources if you can pick the right bases here. So what I'm looking at here is just exactly what I told you before. You got your clan castle here. He's in a clan, so we can assume that he probably has clan castle troops, unless his clan just stinks and doesn't give him clan castle troops. So again, I'm going to drop a couple of troops probably right in here, which I didn't. I started off with my archer queen to take out these little buildings right in here, which is effectively going to perform the same task. I'm always starting on the clan castle side right here to try to draw out any clan castle troops that they might have. So directly after that, what I have to deal with, since this is only a town hall 9, he should have an archer queen and a barbarian king. Well, he doesn't have his archer queen yet. He's just got his barbarian king. So again, I'm still on the same side for my troops to come in here and effectively take out that hero second. So this is starting to become a little bit subliminal for me, but for most people it won't be, because you're going to have to train yourself to think like this. And I'm sorry, he actually does have an archer queen. His archer queen is right here, which I managed to pull her out almost immediately. And you're going to see what I'm going to do here to get rid of her. She's distracted. Drop a whole bunch of archers right there. You can see how that's coming down right there. You can see here, she's distracted by all my giants here, and I'm dropping all my archers right here to take care of her. So I can already see, just by dropping my giants along this line right here, there's nothing in this clan castle. Otherwise, it would have already come out and attacked me. So my first objective is taken care of. There's no clan castle troops. My second objective is now taken care of. There's no archer queen, and my barbarian king is right here. So let's watch how that unfolds here. So as you can see, archers very effectively take out archer queen there. So we're going to go ahead and adopt a double jump spell to get my goblins right into the center of this base here, because this is what we're after right here. This is our third objective, is getting into this core here and getting the dark elixir and the town hall taken out, so I can make sure I at least get my stars, and I can make sure that I get the dark elixir that I want, because primarily this is a dark elixir raiding attack. But in this one, I really just wanted the elixir because I'm also raiding for elixir right now, because I want to do some pretty significant upgrades. So they got distracted, went around the edges, it ended up being no big deal, but at least I had a plan here to funnel into the center here and take all the rest of this stuff out. And my barbarian king is doing what I needed to do. Got the heal spell down. They're going to bust right into the center here, go for the closest storage, and then they're going straight to the center for that town hall. So it ended up working out just beautifully. The queen ends up making her rounds right around the side of the base here, taking out more and more of these structures, and the goblins, being the high defense and high damage troops that they are, they have no issues taking out the remaining storages, and the queen can just kind of sit there and pick off whatever she wants to do. So as you can see, ended up working out extremely successfully because I covered all of the bases, and this was just a goblin spike. This wasn't even a really good attack. This was just to get loot. So, but still, the basic principles do apply here, and they do make a difference when you apply them and use them to your advantage. And these principles will pay off for you in time. It's going to take a little while to get used to. It's going to take a little while to learn, but it does work. So just some basic things there for you to be paying attention to. Let me know what you think. Let me know whether you like it, whether you don't. As always, we appreciate likes and subscribes, and we just appreciate any feedback that you can give us on our channel, things that we can improve. We're always looking to improve and grow our clan and become one of the best out there. So, yep, that's all I got for you today, Clashers, and until next time, stay clashers.